When I first began my massage therapy practice, I knew I would be massaging the body, the mind, and the spirit, but I had no idea I would be massaging behavior. I set up massage booths at dog shows. Numerous times I would witness a handler dog team pacing in front of my booth. The handler could not decide whether they should attempt a massage for their dog. Eventually they would come up to me and ask, "If you can't touch my dog, can I end the session and have my money back?" Having a reactive dog myself, I knew there was a story here, and I would agree at any time they or their dogs were uncomfortable, they could end the session. The owners would explain to me that their dogs didn't like people to greet them. These dogs found no pleasure in interacting with human strangers. Indeed, some of these dogs didn't even like it when their owners would touch them. Touch, sadly, was never a positive part of their life. It was a piece that so many owners found heartbreaking. As a reactive dog owner handler myself, I understood that I was the reactive human on the other end of the leash. I had great empathy for both my reactive dog clients, both canine and human. In addition, I had been fortunate enough to be teacher assisting Emma Parsons in her reactive dog training classes for nearly 4 years. I understood that small moments of success were enormous accomplishments for these dogs. These owners had put a lot of faith in me, so it was very important I plan each step. With the hopes of keeping the dog under reactive threshold so it would remain a thinking dog, I took the knowledge I had from Emma's click-to-calm methodology and I put it into action. I began by rewarding the dogs for looking at me and tolerating my eye contact, then accepting my small movements as I was sitting in the chair. My training approach eventually had the dogs comfortable with being close to me. Depending on the dog's comfort level, it would be possible to shape the dogs to check me out with a nose target. Ultimately, the dogs allowed me to place my hands on them for very light petting. Owners were happily surprised how much my light petting proved helpful to their dogs. I was used to applying massage therapy techniques, so petting didn't feel like a big deal to me. But the big difference was that these dogs were enjoying it, even welcoming my touch. They were being reinforced for the touch, which broke down the barriers of fear long enough for them to be able to equate touch with reward. These owners were thrilled. These people became my regular clients, and to my surprise, I began developing a strong reactive dog clientele. Within a short period of time, I started receiving glorious emails from my clients thanking me and informing me that this was a different dog. This dog is starting to feel and behave differently around people in general. The barriers had been broken down and a foundation had been built to encourage growth and possibility. Behavior that had once been so inhibiting to dog and owner could now emerge into a platform of hope for new beginnings. It was powerful, to say the least. What became even more powerful is that it was happening over and over again to different clients and different dogs, to all different types of dogs in different circumstances and with different reactivity issues. I shared my success stories with my mentor and friend, Emma Parsons. I kept thinking at some point, this is going to fail. I must just be getting lucky, right? But it didn't fail. It kept growing, and I kept learning. Learning from these dogs who have taught me so much more than I ever expected. Dogs that once shied away from or reacted to strangers and even the affection of owners were now blossoming into dogs that were welcoming touch and enjoying it. Using Emma Parsons' click-to-calm methodology and her inspirations from Karen Pryor, I started using my massage therapy techniques coupled with clicker training to set in motion the concept of putting relaxation on cue. Why not? Relaxation is a behavior too. I knew I could now utilize a platform that these dogs had already found comfort and stability with. This was something worth developing, something worth sharing. While brainstorming with Emma, we started our journey into a new training methodology that we have termed Tact, Touch-Associated Clicker Training. By pairing clicker training and massage therapy techniques, we have developed the new Tact method, which renders one successful, reliable result after another.